It's applause, as in like clapping applause, like APPLAUSE.
Okay. Oh, hold on. It says it's like it's trying to do something here.
Yes. The
Oh, I see.
last
So upper left corner here where it says
yes.
Lego
Mhm.
Play.
Yes.
Identity.lego.com. Okay, there we go. I got it now. So applause.
Applause 10. And the password, when you're ready, tell me.
Okay.
It's applause 2025.
Ooh, it says wrong username or password.
Okay, let's just double check on the username. It's APP, 2 P's, right?
Yes.
LAUSE 10.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then the password should be APPLAUSE 2025.
Well, I got the same thing.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me, I'm just going to type it on the screen here just to show you.
That's okay. Let's try another one.
You see, ooh, that's probably backwards, but
Daniel blurry, so I can't really see.
oh yeah.
You know what? Capital, please.
Excuse me?
Applause with capital.
Oh, which one's capital? The username or password?
The A.
Oh, in both?
Yes.
Username and password? Oh, okay. We'll give that a
Yes.
try. That's probably it. Oh, I got in now. Good.
Perfect. You're in?
Yep.
All right. So now go ahead and share your screen again.
Okay. So I'm going to join in the meet then. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to find that
All right.
ID one more time. SDEYRED. Okay. Okay, I think it's good now.
Yes, but it's not sharing your Lego. Do you mind
Oh
sharing?
yeah, I'm sorry. I'll do
Yes.
it next.
Thank you. So you can access it and have it open so that then when, we're ready to like, Shaw is ready to access it when we're ready.
Okay.
And let's go. Yes. Perfect. Thank you so much, Eric. Thank you. Thank you. That's why we need the parent to be around.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So now we're going to do the proper introduction, Shaw, because I know your name and I know your name, Eric, but you don't know my name. My name is Luisa, and I am a user experience researcher. And my job is to ask a lot of questions, okay? And I'm really excited to meet with you, Shaw, and you, Eric, as well, but mostly Shaw, who will be doing the talking and playing and being creative in the Lego Play app. So I don't work for Lego. I work for Applause, the company that I just mentioned in the sign-in. And the idea is that you feel very comfortable talking to me. I was not involved in the design, Shaw. So if you don't like something, please feel free and honest. You're not going to hurt my feelings, okay? My job is to gather feedback. And so why? I tell Lego, I said, hey, kids, Shaw really told me he wants to do this and he would like to do that. And then they really consider that for implementations and come up with better products, okay? So I know we already took a little bit of time with the setup, so I'll make sure we don't take too much time, but the session will be about, less than an hour for sure. And if you need to take a break, Shaw, feel free. If you need a cup of water, anything you need, okay, you let me know. This is not a test. This is not school, okay? It's a fun session. I don't know if you've done any of these before, but it's supposed to be fun. And Eric, before I proceed, I need to double check your consent about recording the session. Is that still okay with you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. We take privacy seriously, especially with our children. So we always want to make sure. And let me tell my buddy Keith, if you can hear me, please go ahead and start the recording. I just got consent from Eric. And so then that's always very important. And we don't reveal private information about the session, but rather we, hide all of that information. Let me just make sure Keith heard me. So then we have the session recorded because I'm not sure I can do that. Let me see. Maybe I can do it. Manage recording. Yes, I can do that. Okay, there. We can get started with this. All right, perfect. You know what? Maybe I can just go ahead and do it here. Let me just make sure. No, run a transcript, captions. I don't know if we want that. Let's say still recording. Okay, I got the recording started. Okay. So perfect here. All right. Shaw, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get started. Okay, I know I already snooped around a little bit in your life and I asked you how old you are. You told me you are 11, you're in 5th grade, right? And now the next question I don't know about is, what do you like to do for fun after school or on weekends?
Drawing.
Nice, like physically drawing or digital drawing?
Both.
Okay, nice. And can I ask you what apps you use for drawing?
Apps.
Yes, for drawing. Do you use any app or any tool?
IBISPX.
Can you spell it again?
IBIS.
IBISP?
PAINT.
IBIS painting?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Now, do you use any digital app to play?
Roblox.
Roblox. And what do you like to do in Roblox?
Like, I don't play.
What do you do?
Like it's the game is like an app where you can make games and you can play other people's games. So basically, I just play other people's games.
So you play other people's games. And do you remember what kind of game?
Forsaken.
Which one?
Forsaken.
Okay. Okay. Nice. And besides that, do you play any other game?
Not really.
No? Okay. And why is it interesting to use Roblox to play?
It's like there's assortment of games, and like you can play with others and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Do you like more like the playing part, the creative part, building stuff?
Playing part.
Playing part. Okay. Nice. Do you use any other digital app like for coding, for making videos, like stop motion videos, for drawing?
No.
No? Okay. Now, when you've used Roblox or maybe Ibis Painting as well, is there something you've made a creation that you're really proud of?
Kind of.
Yeah? What is it?
Like a game I'm making.
Mm-hmm. Like you're making it right now?
I'm working on it right now.
What is it? Tell me a little bit more. Remember, Shaw, I am not a kid, but I'm kind of like a kid. I am very curious, okay? So you can talk to me as if you're talking to your friends, okay? So what are you working on, Shaw?
So basically, I'm making a game where you run away from zombies in a truck.
Oh, is that scary?
I will make it scary.
Yeah, you will make it super scary? And where are you making this game? In Roblox or in Ibis Painting?
Roblox.
Yeah. Are you making this with your friends too?
No.
No. Okay. Now, do you remember if because of making this game, you earn points, experience points, or rewards or anything?
Well,
Oh, I like that. Well, what are you getting, Shaw?
there's a really like slim chance that you could do something that makes it so you earn stuff.
Mm-hmm. And what is that? What would you earn?
It's called Robux.
Okay. And what can you earn specifically? The Robux? That's okay. That's okay. We'll be revisiting this. Okay. There will be plenty for me to ask you about. Okay. Enough questions for now. It's your playtime now. Okay. Are you ready?
Mhm.
So go ahead and go to the play app. And what I'm going to ask you to do, you see how you can swipe there sideways?
Yeah.
Go ahead and explore. These are the creative tools of the Lego Play app. Explore any tool you see. Click on anything, make creations, whatever you like, whatever catches your eye, your imagination, okay? And I'll be watching. You're sharing your screen so I can watch what you're doing, okay? And then I will ask you questions. What was it? Was that for the chicken?
What?
Oh, darn. Sorry. We don't have access to that, I guess. Let's pick another one.
Oh.
Do you want to explore actually the tools on the creative tools on the top?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to those. The ones on the very top. Yes. So you can click on any of those and see what they are about, okay? It's your playtime. It's kind of free.
Oh.
Ooh, what was the O for?
Hmm. Oh.
Ooh, what was the
Hmm.
ooh and O for? What did you see?
I realize what this is.
What is it?
It's a builder.
Mhm.
Hmm. Oh. Okay. Any notation? No. Acceptable.
You got a bed and a sofa.
Hmm. Is
That's super cool. Is that like a library?
what is that?
It looks like yeah, like a wall cabinet or something. Is that?
Hmm.
Like you have books and stuff like that. You can hang plants, maybe.
Hmm. I see. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Hmm.
What do you see there?
This is probably Ninjago.
Mm.
Hmm. I see. Hmm.
Do you want to continue playing and I ask you some questions? Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, so continue exploring, creating, playing, and I will ask you some questions, okay? What did you like doing the most in the app of all the things that you explored?
Well, I haven't really done most of the things, so I would say the house building.
The house building? That was cool, huh? You like the couch and the cabinet? That was cool. So what was the favorite thing you did?
Hmm. Like. Mm, uh,
午後7時1分です。
So
あと30分で寝る時間です。
make like putting down furniture and stuff.
Okay. Do you speak Japanese too?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. You speak Japanese. I love that. Now, in terms of, I know you didn't have a chance to create too much and explore too much because, you know, you need more time, obviously, right? But are there any tools that you like more than others based on the things you have seen so far?
Any tools?
Yeah, like the creative tools like this one, for instance, like this building these bricks. And I know you told me you like the house with a couch. And then there was, I know you accessed one where it said that you needed to have special permission, so then we couldn't use it, right?
Yeah.
So is there any of those that you liked? Any favorite?
I like I can destroy things.
Yeah. Do you say destroy?
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. So you like to make and destroy?
Mm-hmm.
You made it super quickly, by the way. It's like I've been asking you questions, and in the meantime, you've been building.
Yeah.
I love that. Is that anything in particular, or just like your own imagination?
Well, it's a guy with ears.
It's a what?
It's a person with ears.
Ooh, I like that. The white stuff is the ears.
Mm-hmm.
Is you're super creative. Now, did you notice as you were exploring the different tools that you can share your creations with others?
No.
No? Okay. Now, would you like to be able to share your creations with others?
Would I like to share my creations
Yeah.
with the public?
Yeah, it would be your friends. I guess you could choose who you share it with, right?
I mean, sure.
You're not sure?
Yeah.
Okay. That's totally cool. Sometimes, Shaw, the answer is, I don't know, and I'm not sure, as long as not all the time, right? But sometimes it's just like that. Now, if you could change one thing in the app, what would you change to make it better for you, right?
Being able to rotate things.
You would like to be able to rotate?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. What is that? What is the name gonna be? Guy with hat, maybe? Guy with horns, yeah. It's melting. People are like, oh, is he melting from the heat? That is super inventive, actually, I have to say. That's pretty cool, Shaw. Actually, so once you're done with that, saving that, I have a request now. Go back to the main screen where you saw all the tools, or the one more. Yes, perfect. Scroll one more down, please. Oh, sorry, my bad. Swipe, not scroll. Yes. I always use the wrong terms, One more. Yes. And click on this one, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And now, yes. And now we'll ask you to make a creation right here, okay?
Okay.
Did something take you by surprise there?
Yeah. You can rotate things.
The what?
You can rotate things.
Oh, so that's what you wanted to do before, right? Like you
Mhm.
told. So you discovered that already.
Hmm.
What are you making, Shaw?
A spiral.
Nice. Can I ask you some questions while you continue to play?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you look on the top of that screen, do you see that avatar on the top?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you notice that it started to fill that circle as you were making?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did? Oh, you're very observant. And what do you think that avatar is for?
Hmm. I don't know.
Okay, that's okay. And do you think it might be clickable?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. It just does.
Oh, I love your gradient, your use of colors there. That's so cool. Just for a second, we can get back to your creation, but do you mind clicking on the avatar and see what happens?
Whoa. What?
What?
Hmm.
What does that mean? What do you think that is?
Um. Um. I think that means I bought something.
Ooh. And how do you think you bought it?
With the gem.
With a gem. Can we get back? Do you mind going back to that screen and just explore a little bit that page with me? And then you can get back to your creation. So yeah. Perfect. So there, so where you see the word collectibles,
Yeah.
what do you think that means?
Things that you can collect.
Okay. And so you already collected that pink eye, right?
Yeah.
And you know how that happened, right? Like you told me I had a gem, and so I got that. Perfect. And so what do you think like all those little squares with a lock are?
Purchasable items.
Purchasable. And how do you pay for them or trade them, or how do you think that happens? With gems.
In the corner here.
Okay. With the gems. And so like for instance, like what happens if you try clicking another one?
I won't have enough gems.
Okay, so that's clear to you, right? Okay. Now, what about having those gems? Do you find that useful for you? Do you like that?
Kind of.
Tell me more about the kind of. Tell me about the yes part and the no part.
Well, I like that you can have customized like collectibles,
Mhm.
but they're not really much of use.
Why?
Like I wouldn't really use
You wouldn't use them?
in like well,
Do you know how you might, do you see that video there?
Yeah.
Do you want to click on it and maybe see what happens with that?
okay.
Let's try that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so what do you think now?
There's more things.
Well, I guess first of all, did reading that information, watching that video make it more helpful for you to understand?
Yeah.
It did?
Mhm.
If you could explain in your own words, what did you understand about that video?
You can use gems to get things like collectibles and stuff.
Okay.
And then the bar will fill up. When the bar fills up, you will get one.
Okay. Perfect. Now, how did it feel? When you unlocked that pink eye, how did it feel to be able to do that?
Progressive.
You felt what?
Progressive.
Progressive?
Yeah.
What do you mean with that?
Gaining progress.
Gaining progress. I see. Like when you play in other places, have you ever gotten what's called experience points or progressions? Are you familiar with those?
Yes, but I've never gotten one really.
Oh, okay. Are you familiar with those from Roblox?
Roblox doesn't really have experience.
So where are you familiar the experience from?
Like buying things.
From another app?
Yes.
Do you remember the name of the app or what kind it is?
Mm.
That's okay. As long as you remember, that's cool. That's all I need to know. Now, would you want to unlock more things like this in the future in the Lego Play app?
Sure.
Sure. Why?
I can have multiple different. I have a variety of things I can choose from.
And you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Now, would you do you think that unlocking things like this in the Lego Play app would be creating things more exciting or fun for you?
Yes.
Why?
The same thing I said before.
Okay. You could get more things?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, looking at the avatar, right? Like shows your progress and looking at the gems that can give you unlocks. Looking at those, yeah, as you see those things in the app, does that make you want to keep playing more in the Lego Play app?
Yes.
Yes? Is there any other reason besides what you told me before?
No.
Okay, perfect. Now, if you have unlocks, what about having levels? Would you like to have levels in this app?
Sure.
Yes? Why?
I don't know.
Okay, that's okay. And then would that make you come back to the app more often?
Probably.
Why?
I like progress.
Ah, so you like to see where you're at?
Mhm.
Nice. And then do you think specifically that this app should have levels and unlocks?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yes.
Why should they?
You can get rewards for each level.
I see. Now, I want you to do something. When you go, let's go back to your creation, okay? Yes. And I wanted to ask you another question. You remember when you unlocked your pink eye?
Yeah.
When do you think it went?
Here.
Do you see it there?
Is this it?
Yay! Do you like those stickers?
Yeah. There's a lot of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you used stickers in other games?
Not really.
Okay. Do you like them yourself? Like
Yeah.
you do?
Yeah. They add more like uniqueness.
Ah, I see. Like in your other games, right? When you play Roblox or maybe Ivy's painting or anything else that you don't remember the name, but you know you play. Are there other things you use besides the stickers?
What?
Do you remember having other types of rewards than stickers?
Gems?
Gems. So if you lost your creation, if you go to let's click on your avatar and see if we find. Let's see. I did that already. Let's go to your go back a screen, please. Probably a couple of screens. One more. Yes, and then click on your avatar on the top left.
Okay.
And let's see what you find in your creations there. Ooh, there's your house. Nice. But otherwise, you can go back and play in the other tool where you had the tile and you were making things and you had the pink eye. So are you ready now for me to share my screen and share some special screens that the Lego team has put together so that you, Shaw, can give me your feedback on? That's very important, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Let me share my screen right now. All right, where is my screen here? So I will share 4 different screens, okay? This is number 1 I'm sharing with you. So remember the tool where there was the chicken? Okay, so that's a stop motion tool. Have you ever made a stop motion video?
No.
No, but you know what they are, right?
Yes.
You've seen them. Okay, perfect. So the Lego Play app allows you to make stop motion videos. And so here, this is a stop motion video. That's what I'm showing you here, okay? But there's something special about it. I can click on the music here, and then it tells me this. Right? So basically it's telling me that after you make, Shaw, 10 videos, you can add music to your video, to your stop motion video, and you can pick the style of your music, okay?
Okay.
So the first question I have for you is, how do you feel about having a reward for music after you've made 10 stop motion videos? How do you feel about that?
Rewarding?
Yes. So the reward here is the ability to add music.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Okay.
You feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Do you feel excited?
Kind of.
Kind of. Do you
Yeah.
feel interested?
Yes.
Okay. And then, do you think this feature would make creating things more fun for you, or would it make a little bit more frustrating, the process?
Slightly more fun, I feel like.
Slightly more fun? Okay. Now, imagine this is in a fantasy world, hypothetically, that instead of adding music as unlocks, as a special reward, you can add stickers, you can unlock stickers, you can unlock special backgrounds, you can unlock special effects, anything like that. What would you like to unlock?
Sound effects.
Yes? Okay. And would you like that?
Yes.
More than, okay, sound effects. Okay, perfect. And then would you use this feature if you could unlock sound effects?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to show you the second screen now for your feedback. So this is a tile, right, where you have been playing. And we have this little guy with a winky eye saying hello. And then we click on done. And then it tells you, amazing work, Shaw.
Okay.
It shows you a gem. It says you completed your first creation. Here's a little gift. So we have to sign up to claim your gem. So I'm going to click right there. Ta-da! So you have to sign up or sign in. So how do you feel about that? That you make a creation, you earn a gem, but in order to claim the gem, you have to sign up or sign in. How do you feel about that?
I mean, signing in isn't really a big situation, but it's kind of annoying.
Exactly. Right? It's like, okay, do I have to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you likely to sign in or sign up to claim the gem?
Probably.
Probably. Okay, so it's annoying, but it's still interesting to get a gem, right?
Yeah.
Why would you sign up?
Because in most sites and apps, signing up gives you like better things and stuff.
Better things to access?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you think using this feature would make creating things more fun or more frustrating?
More fun, I feel like.
More fun. Okay, cool. Now I have this third thing I wanted to show you, and it's this. Remember that tile you played in? And then it gives you your daily challenge. And that's to create a space-themed movie in the stop motion studio. How do you feel about having a daily challenge, Shaw?
Challenged.
You're too smart here. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, you know, like,
Would you like it? Or would it be
Yeah.
frustrating?
it'd be cool.
And imagine that it could be different things every day, right?
Yeah.
Would you actually use this feature?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And then I have one more, which is this one. And it says your daily gift. It's a cookie tile. Can you imagine that? Should we click here to claim?
Yeah.
Do it. What do you earn? Let's see. Try your daily gift got unlocked. So you had to unlock it. And you get a cookie tile. How do you feel about the cookie tile?
Awesome.
Awesome? Why?
I mean, it's like a reward.
Would you use this feature?
Yes.
Why?
It's like a collectible, and if I could collect a lot of things, that would be awesome.
Ah. Now, would you like, if you collect these things, would you like to share that with your friends?
Yes.
Why?
I would show them that I have like a lot of collectibles.
Ah, and the collectibles would be like special things maybe that they don't have because they didn't play. Nice. Now, as you were using this app, did you think, oh, it would be so cool to earn points for the things I make? I'm gonna stop sharing my screen now. Did you think that, Shaw? Did you think about earning points or having levels?
Yeah.
Yes, what did you think?
I felt like I was actually making progress.
Ah, and you like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you play in Roblox or in Ibis Painting, what makes you come back to the app again and again to use it?
Well, your progress saves, so then you can continue. You can continue on that progress,
Mm-hmm.
have more progress.
So that's why you go to the other apps?
Yeah.
Nice.
You do it, and then you do other stuff,
And you do others.
and then do it.
I see. Now, so if you had imagined that you actually unlocked all the things that you could unlock in the Lego Play app, okay? What would make it fun for you to continue to play after that?
Like, if I had a lot of things, I would have, like, that would be progress. So I can make a lot of things.
But imagine that you already used them all. You already collected all the things you could unlock and you already used them. So then what happens?
If I were to say,
Would you still go and play?
probably.
Yeah? Or would you maybe like forget about the app?
Don't think so.
You wouldn't forget?
No.
Why?
Well, I rarely play like anything else, so it would be like another thing I can, do
Mhm.
a few times.
I get it. Now I have one other question. If having points or unlocking things in the Lego Play app. Would that make you want to come back to the app more often?
Yes.
Yes? Why?
You save your progress.
Okay, because it says your progress. Do you think the Lego Play app should have progress and unlocks?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is there one last thing you would like to share with the Lego team about your experience today?
The stop motion thing needs sound effects.
To add sound effects in the stop motion?
Also, I think 10 stop motion videos just to unlock music is a little too much.
Okay, to our music's a little bit too much. Very good. Now, Shaw, do you have any questions for me?
No, not really.
Not really? Cool. Well, I want to tell you that I am super grateful for your feedback. You gave me very honest feedback, and I took great notes about it. I am going to pass that information to the Lego team, and they take all this feedback very seriously. They are very interested in listening to what the kids like and don't like. So who knows, maybe in the future you will be making stop motion videos with special effects, which was Shaw's recommendation. Right?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you. And I hope you have a beautiful evening, a yummy, yummy dinner, right?
Yeah.
And a good night sleep so you are freshen up for school tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
All right. And I know your little brother wants to say hi too. Hello. He went away. He went away. That's okay. Well, Eric, thank you so much for meeting with us today and your patience setting up.
Yes.
And have a lovely evening, okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, real quick. I just have one quick question.
Yes.
It says on the test cycle that there's a survey, but it says that the cycle is closed. So could you please reopen it so I could finish that?
Yes, I'm going, I am not in charge of that part. Yeah, what did you do to your brother? So, Eric, I'm going to put a note right now to my team. So I will tell them, and you're right, I got the same email as well. I don't know why I got it. It told me that the cycle was closed. I'll let them know for them to reopen so you can complete and make sure that you complete all your end of the cycle. I'm making it right now and send it to my team, okay?
Okay, sounds great. Thank you so much.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Bye.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.